1-4. Hi, I'm Ernesto Casillas here with assistant coaches for the women's Bulldog basketball team, Hannah Fuentes and Coach Clay Goodman. Hannah, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Could you talk tonight about the game as the Lady Bulldogs face the Taft College Cougars? And what do you think will be some of the challenges that the Lady Bulldogs will face tonight against the Cougars?
I think working against a zone defense, because a lot of our practice revolves around working against man defense, and I think just working on plays that are still able to create movement, but I think overall they should do pretty well.
Hannah, I think I'm just so pleased with the story that you and your teammate Carly came back to be coaches for Coach Norelli and back at Hancock again after a successful career at Hancock. How does it feel coming back to Hancock as a coach now that you're not a player?
I mean, I don't really feel like it feels any different. It just feels, I don't really know how to explain it. It just feels like coming home in a sense.
Yeah.
I spent so much time here on and off the court that I feel very comfortable here. So it's not really, it doesn't feel different in a way other than that now instead of playing, I'm trying to help them get better instead of myself, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. And you told me that you're spending a lot of time with the freshmen. You kind of help the freshmen.
Yeah, I think with what I experienced here was having a coach that takes you under your wing as a freshman really helps you to grow even more, because when I was here, Devin was still here, and Leslie Miller was here coaching as a guard coach, and both of them really took me under their wing and helped me learn more. So now that I'm coming back, I'm trying to do kind of the same and help those freshmen out, and obviously help everyone, but I just think with what I experienced that's more what I feel called to do.
Yes, I love it. You're doing a great job of it, and I know the freshman class especially appreciates you.
Hannah, a lot of the Lady Bulldogs games this season have been really close losses by 2 or 3 points. The ladies have really done a great job playing against tough teams. What's the coach's message to the girls after some of these close losses, and how do you think they'll respond tonight?
I think with the close losses, I don't think there's been one game where the effort wasn't there. There was always the effort. Loose balls, they were diving on the floor, they were getting all the hustle plays, working really hard. So from his perspective, as long as the effort's there, he's not going to be upset. Obviously, he's upset that there's a loss, but he's not upset at them, because as long as they're giving all of their effort, that's all that really matters, honestly. And what was the other thing you asked? I'm sorry.
I forgot. Well, let's talk a little bit about the starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. You have Ari Gonzalez, J.C. Bain, Kayla Taylor, Elijah Paquette, and Danielle Morgan. 4 sophomores, with Kayla as the only freshman. How did you and the coaching staff and Carrie develop this starting 5, and what do you think of some of their strong suits are?
I mean, I think part of it is that the 4 sophomores returning have really earned those spots, because it's not just that they're sophomores and, because they're sophomores and it might be their last year, we should play them. They really have worked hard to earn those starting spots and have put in a lot of time and effort to get to the skill level that they have gotten to. And then as far as Kayla, I mean, we've been needing a big for a long time, so it's nice to have someone who has the height and the skill level that she does, even as a freshman. So I think their flow works really well together, and I think that's another thing that he always looks at is it's not just like who's the best players, it's who are the 5 players that flow the best together. So sometimes throwing in someone off the bench, it's not that they aren't doing a good job, it's just that the chemistry isn't really there, where with the 5 starters, it's usually very obvious that they have that chemistry together.
Can you speak a little bit about the freshman class this year you've been working with?
They work really hard all the time. I think this is, even from the years that I was playing or the years that I was in high school and saw the Hancock teams, I feel like this is like one of the best freshman classes that we've had, where all of them are constantly working hard, constantly putting in time to get better, always asking questions, wanting to know like how they can improve, and just putting in the time to make those improvements. So I I think they're doing a really great job.
Yeah, I agree, and I've heard that from everybody, from Coach Dorelli, to Coach Devin, to Carly. Everybody agrees this is a really good freshman class, and not just that they're good basketball players, but they're really good people, and as you said, they're working really hard.
Yeah, I don't think this is a really good team also because they're all just sweet, all of them. Like the sophomores and the freshmen, they're all like extremely nice people on and off the court, and I think that's what also helps them have that team chemistry together.
Good.
So, Hannah, we know you played for the Lady Bulldogs from 2016 to 2018. Can you give us like one of your favorite memories or one of like your most favorite games that you played as a player here?
I mean, a highlight for me was my freshman year, which I didn't really play in the game, but it was more just being involved in it at all when we made it to the playoffs, and like I don't even remember how many years it was, but it was like a long time.
I think the 1990s.
Since we've been to the playoffs, so that was a really awesome experience to be a part of.
And Carly was your teammate, right?
Yes. So Carly was also a freshman at that point, and then my sophomore year, I don't think I have a specific moment that I like the best. I think I just really enjoyed the entire year, just being able to have the friendships that I did with a lot of the players that were on my team, and just the chemistry also of that team was really good. So just being a part of that was really amazing.
And for our fans here in Santa Maria, if they want to follow the Lady Bulldogs on Instagram or social media, where can they do that?
I honestly, even though I run the Instagram, I'm not sure what the username is. I would have to look.
It's AHC
Women's
Lady Bulldogs, yes.
Yeah.
And then same thing on the Facebook account. So you have to look for us. I'll give you better addresses as the game goes. I'll look it up again.
Sorry to put you guys on the spot there.
Boy, Ernesto's asking all the hard questions.
And you know, the ladies, they faced so many challenges this year with the shortened season, COVID-19. What's been one of your favorite memories with the girls this season, and just how they've all acclimated and adjusted to having this short season this year?
I don't think I have a favorite specific memory so far, but I mean, I really admire the way that they haven't let COVID dampen their spirit at all. Like, they've all been really, like I said earlier, motivated to work hard. They haven't let the situation, I am sure like a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's COVID, so I mean, we don't have a real season, so let's not even put in that much effort. I mean, I hope no one's like that, but this team has not shown that at all. Like, they've been very invested in the season, and always encouraging each other on and off the court. So, I mean, that's been really fun to watch, to see their, like, camaraderie.
So I have one more question to ask you, because I know I've heard that when you were a freshman, you didn't get to play much. But then as a sophomore, you played enough and improved so much as a player that you were able to go to Eastern Nazarene College. How did you get so much better? In 25 words or less.
Just working hard. I mean, just putting in the extra time and absorbing all the information that I could from everyone, whether it was players that were my age or the coaching staff, just learning as much as I could from everyone, I think.
Yes. Good to know. I just think it's awesome, that Coach Devin's still here, and you and Carly played for her. Carly works at the same grammar school now that Devin does. Pine Grove? Pine Grove.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sometimes, everybody uses, well, we're all family, but I think that you and the coaching staff have really demonstrated that we are. Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Well, Hannah, we really want to thank you today for joining us before the game versus Taft. Good luck to you and the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having
so the
me.
audience will know we're starting a little late because the Taft bus was late picking up the Taft team. So our starting time's been pushed back a little bit, but it was a blessing because we got to spend time with Hannah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah.
Who's number 5? Please raise the flag for your national anthem. Starting at guard, 5'6", sophomore from Bakersfield, California, number 1, Bristol, Zavala. Starting at forward, 5'6", sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 5, Sydney Taylor. At guard, 5'6", freshman from Taft, California, number 12, Morgan Lito. At guard, 5'5", freshman from Taft, California, number 14, Bree Johansson. And at guard, 5'6", freshman from Taft, California, number 21, Mihaela Lalu. Assistant coaches for the Cougars are Devin Sherman and head coach Devon Sherman. Starting lineup, your Lady Bulldogs, starting at point guard, 5'2", sophomore from San Luis Obispo, California, number 15, Ari the Ferrari Gonzalez. Starting at shooting guard, 5'4", freshman from Santa Maria, number 20, Elijah Paquette. Starting at forward, 5'9", sophomore from Lompoc, California, number 12, Danielle Morgan. Starting at forward, 5'9", sophomore from Arroyo Grande, California, number 23, J.C. Bain. And at center, 6 feet, freshman from Lompoc, California, number 13, Kayla Taylor. Your assistant coaches for the Bulldogs, Clay Goodman, Hannah Fuentes, Risebos, and Byers, with head coach Carrie Norelli. We're good? We're live? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast tonight. I'm Ernesto Casillas, here for your Lady Bulldogs with assistant coach Clay Goodman. The Lady Bulldogs tonight will face on the Taft College Cougars. Coach, how are you feeling about tonight's matchup?
This is going to be an interesting game because both teams do not want to lose anymore. We've lost 3 straight, and Taft is yet to pick up a victory. So this is going to be a game with two teams that just tired of losing. So you're going to see a real hard-fought game here.
As the Cougars have the ball here to start the first quarter of play.
Oh, look at
Kayla
that.
Taylor with the steal, hits the floor. Cougars will get the ball. Cougars over half court, take the half court shot, and that's out of bounds. It'll be Lady Bulldogs basketball.
They started running out of the shot clock time there. One thing to note is that Taft has a new coach this year, Daniel Nelm. So he's looking for his first win as a coach at Taft. So
Azari Gonzalez is over half court for the Lady Bulldogs. Swings it to Elijah Paquette. She swings it to J.C. Bain, who swings it back to Ari. Ari over the shoulder pass to J.C. They go inside Ari. Back to J.C. Now Elijah with the ball inside to Danielle Morgan.
In and out.
And Ari will get the rebound. Resets the Lady Bulldogs offense here.
Taft's playing good defense.
Elijah with the ball, swings it to J.C. Danielle Morgan with the post-up shot. Kayla Taylor with the rebound. Lady Bulldogs with 2 offensive rebounds here. And they'll reset. J.C. Bain with the ball.
Oops, they got it for traveling.
Coach, we were fortunate to have assistant head coach for the Lady Bulldogs, Hannah Fuentes, join us in the pregame. Sure was nice to have her on.
It really was, and she pointed out that one of the challenges for tonight against Taft is their zone defense, and we just saw that zone defense is going to be a challenge.
Still 0-0 here, 8:20 to go in the first period. Ari with the steal.
Boy, that was a good
She'll lead the fast break down the court, over half court. Passes it to J.C., who passes it to Danielle Morgan. Ari with the ball now. Inside to Danielle. She posts up. Spin move. Gets her own rebound, fighting for it, but she'll lose it to the Cougars as the Taft Cougars now are on a fast break. Mihaela Lalu with the ball. Now over to Crystal Zavala. Back to Crystal.
Lots of patience by Taft.
Pulido with the ball now. And it'll be a reach-in by Kayla.
Yep. She just couldn't resist that. That's Kayla's challenge, is avoid the fouls. We're 0-0.
Still looking for our first points of the contest here. 7:41 in the first quarter. As Morgan Polito will make the first free throw and put the Cougars on the board. And she makes the second one as Taft will sub in Brianna Rodriguez. Kayla inbounds to Ari. Ari over half court, pointing to Elijah. Gives it to J.C. Bain. Back to Ari, back to J.C. in the corner for Kayla Taylor. Playing hot potato right now. Elijah Paquette with the three.
Boom, there it is. That's that NBA shot.
Elijah Paquette hits the three from the corner, puts the Lady Bulldogs up 3-2. Rodriguez with the ball now, gives it to Zavala. Back to Rodriguez. Working against Kayla. Now to Lalu inside.
Julia in for Danny.
As both teams will make some substitutions here.
Julia was so used to wearing a mask, she was going to wear it on the court. I love the nickname you gave to Julia, Windex, because she cleans the glass. That's awesome. She's a great rebounder.
She's one of the top rebounders for the Lady Bulldogs. As Lalu will miss her first free throw. And she misses the second one. Julia with the rebound. Gives it to JC.
As we predicted, Julia got the rebound.
Up to Ari. Back to JC. Orchestrating the offense here for the Lady Bulldogs. Swings it to Julia. In the corner again for Elijah. The other corner this time. Ari with the ball now. Julia. JC. JC goes inside. And she'll be called for the travel. Coach, we see a couple early travel calls here in the contest. Could that just be some jitters?
It could be some jitters. You know, like I said at the start, both teams are tired of losing, so they've got their teeth gritted and maybe trying a little too hard there. That's JC's the second travel. Also, I've noticed, you know, that back to what Hannah told us in the pre-show, that to beat this zone, the coaching staff at Hancock's going to want the players to move more than they're moving right now. You can't beat a zone by standing still. They've got to be moving to beat that zone. So I'm sure that's what the staff is telling them right here in this timeout. But it's 3-2.
Lady Bulldogs up by a point with 6:41 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, thanks to that beautiful shot by Elijah. Boy, that NBA three of hers, it's just, I'll never, ever get tired of watching that shot. It's beautiful.
As it looks like Jessica Early will check in for the Lady Bulldogs for Danielle Morgan. Taft will inbound. Zavala with the ball over half court. Passes it to Rodriguez. Over to Lalu. Sydney Taylor with the drive now. Rebound by Jessica Early.
Good rebound by Jessica.
Gives it to Elijah. Now, Coach, I know Jessica wasn't available for the first couple games of this season. What can she bring to the Lady Bulldog team?
She's a great rebounder also, and she just brings a toughness and a hustle that we love at Hancock College.
Zari misses a three. Kayla Taylor gets the putback and will put it in. Lady Bulldogs up by 3 now, 5-2 over the Taft Cougars.
Jessica's one of the freshmen that Hannah's been working with a lot, and really it's paid off. I mean, Jessica's really, really improved already this year.
As Ari will hit the ground. As the Cougars will look to sub in Morgan Pulido for Sydney Taylor. Elijah will inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it to Ari Gonzalez. Ari over half court.
So we have 3 freshmen on the court right now, I should point out.
Julia Manis with the ball. Gets his pick from screen from Jessica. Gives it back to Ari. Ari dribbles, drives. Looks for Julia inside. Lady Bulldogs turn it over. It'll
Almost.
be the Cougars now over half court. And Ari Gonzalez with the steal. She'll take it for an easy 2.
I don't think anybody on Taft can match Ari's speed in this game.
Lady Bulldogs up 7-2 now with 5 to go.
With that being said, I'm not sure if any team they're going to play or have played can match Ari's speed.
Pulido with the ball. Over to Lalu. Gives it to Rodriguez. Montgomery with the ball now. Lalu for the 3 for the Taft Cougars. It'll be Jessica Early with the rebound. It looks like the Cougars will be called for a foul.
I didn't see who the foul was on or why it was a foul. I know that Jessica and Elijah got in a tussle there. Who's going to have the ball? They both had it.
Ari with the ball now over half court. Swings it to Elijah. Swings it to Jessica. Back to Elijah.
They're moving better now. We're getting a little more movement.
Elijah inside Kayla.
That was nice.
But Ari for the 3 now. Off the back of the rim. And it'll be Taft Cougar ball.
We didn't score that time, Ernesto, but we did move better. And I think that's going to be pleasing to the coaches. They've got to keep moving. But it's fun to see the 3 freshmen out there now. We haven't had a chance to see that so far this year. So
as Montgomery
with
the
sight.
Pulido with the ball for Taft. Gives it to Zavala. Rodriguez with the ball now. Gives it to Montgomery. Rodriguez for the three.
Ooh,
And
nice
she
shot.
makes it for the Cougars. It'll be 7-5 now. Lady Bulldogs up by 2 with 3:50 to go here in the first period. Inside to Kayla now working in the post.
I don't think the
And
basket.
it'll be and one.
Yeah, but they didn't count the basket, though.
As Coach mentioned, no basket. As the Cougars will make a substitution, bringing in Sydney Taylor. Kayla with the ball, swings it to Ari. Ari gives it to Jessica, inside to Kayla Taylor.
There it is.
And Kayla with a nice bucket for 2.
That's what Hannah talked about the post-game pre-show, too, is what Kayla brings, being as tall as she is, really adds a new dimension to Hancock Bulldogs that we have not had for a couple of years.
The Lady Bulldogs' first 6-footer in quite some time, Hannah mentioned.
Yes.
As the Cougars will turn the ball over and Ari gains possession. Ari passes it to Julia Manish, and she'll be called for the travel.
Her third travel.
9-5, Lady Bulldogs up by 4 now. 3:10 to play here in the first period. As the Cougars will inbound. Johansson with the ball. Swings it to Sydney Taylor. Gives it to Montgomery now. She's working against Elijah. She's double teamed. Cougars dribble inside. And it looks like the Lady Bulldogs will be called for a foul. Shooting 2, Bree Johansson. As Bree will step to the line for the Cougars here. And she'll make the first one. Misses the second. Kayla Taylor with the rebound, and she'll give it to Ari. Ari over half court now. Tia Reagan in the game now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Thea's another freshman.
Elijah Paquette with the ball now. Inside to Kayla. Inside to Jessica.
Just miss.
And Lalu for the Cougars gets the rebound.
And Kayla says, no way, not in my paint.
Kayla Taylor looking like a cornerback right there.
Yeah, that was a good stop. She's getting used to using those long arms, and it really makes her a force on the court.
As Pulido gets it to Montgomery here, back to Pulido. Johansson with the ball now over to Sydney Taylor. And it's going to be another travel call. We got about 4 or 5 travel calls here in the first period, Coach.
Yes, I'm surprised. But it's explainable. Like I say, both teams are tired of losing. And Taft, had a long bus ride to get here. The bus was late, so it's a tough job for Taft to get ready to play here.
Elijah Paquette with the ball. Gives it to Ari. Ari looking to pass. Back to Elijah. Tia Reagan with the ball now. Kayla Taylor. Back to Ari. Ari dribbles inside. And unfortunately, it'll be another travel call.
Wow.
Lady Bulldogs lead by 3, 9-6 with 1:44 to play here in the first period, as Zavala will check in for Pulido for the Cougars. Zavala over half court. Working against Jessica. Gives it to Johansson. Now to Taylor. Taylor goes inside. Shooting 2, Sydney Taylor. Sydney Taylor at the line now for the Cougars. 1:33 to play here. She'll miss the first one just off the front of the rim. Coach, what are you seeing from the Lady Bulldogs this first period of action that you like so far?
Well, I like that they started to move on offense, and they're playing good defense. I don't know what this thing with the travel needs to stop. That's I know the coaching staff's going to find out about that. Usually what traveling is hesitation, and it comes from a little bit of lack of confidence as well. You know, they're not really making the commitment to go when you're ready to go and make a move.
As Elijah Paquette, the long distance three, and the Cougars will get the rebound. 2-on-2 break here for the Cougars, as Johansson will try the layup, but Ari Gonzalez with the rebound. She's over half court now, looking for Elijah. Almost stolen by Sydney Taylor, but Ari gets the ball back. Elijah Paquette in the corner, back to Ari. Swings it to Tia Reagan. Jessica with the ball now. Kayla Taylor for the three.
Yeah, that wasn't the shot that they wanted. That zone defense of Taft worked well against the Bulldogs.
It'll be Lalu with the ball. Stolen by Kayla Taylor. And Ari will bring the ball up the court. Just 25 seconds here in the first period. Lady Bulldogs up by 2, 9-7. Elijah and Ari playing pass here. Ari dribbles right.
They're not
back,
moving. They got to get to moving here if they're going to beat this zone defense.
Back to Elijah. Shoots the three. And it'll be a travel call.
Wow.
Coach Kerry Norelli can't be happy with this many travels called, Coach.
I think must be breaking some sort of record for travel calls.
As Taft will inbound, Zavala to Lalu. Back to Zavala now. Shoots the jumper. There'll be Taylor with the rebound, and the shot will not count.
It won't count? No.
And after one period of action, Lady Bulldogs lead the Taft Cougars 9-7. What type of adjustments do you think Coach Kerry Norelli will talk to about the Lady Bulldogs?
Well, he's not going to like the way the offense works with so many travel calls. And that last series, that wasn't the shots that he's hoping they get. To have to shoot that far out with that little left on the shot clock. So the Bulldogs are going to have to beat this zone defense with more movement and taking better shot selections. But I have to hand it to Taft. They take a long bus ride. That was late picking them up. It's a long bus ride from Taft to Santa Maria. And they get off the bus and they got to play. And they're doing a good job. I think that the new coach, Nelms, is doing a really good job with them. You can tell that there's a discipline, there's a plan. They're just going to have to get used to each other. And I think he's obviously on a good start of building a good program at Taft.
As the second quarter here will be just underway.
Yeah, I have to admit, I really thought that the first quarter would be higher scoring, so I'm surprised about that.
So refs wave back on both squads. Lady Bulldogs break the huddle with Coach Kerry Norelli. J.C. Bain will take the floor along with Ari Gonzalez, Elijah Paquette, Kayla Taylor, and Danielle Morgan, the Lady Bulldogs starting five. J.C. into Ari. Elijah Paquette in the corner, inside to Kayla Taylor. Cougars with the rebound. Lalu to Montgomery. Over to Zavala. Zavala working against Ari. Lalu with the ball now. Montgomery in the corner. Taylor almost loses it, but Lalu will shoot the three off the rim. Taylor with the rebound for the Cougars.
Ari's got it.
This Kayla Taylor will make a great defensive play to swipe that ball out of the Cougars' hand. She comes back down the court, gets the rebound, and shoots it.
Good series for Kayla, huh? Elijah just missed her little shot there.
Nice possession by Kayla Taylor. It looks like JC will be called for the foul.
And they caught her reaching in.
Foul on 23. So Cougars will look to inbound. Pulido in to Montgomery. Lalu with the ball now. Gives it to Zavala. Zavala working against Ari. She gives it to Taylor. Lalu will take her shot, get her own rebound, but Kayla Taylor with the rebound now. J.C. Bain with the ball. Shoots the jumper. Just off the side of the rim there. Montgomery with the ball over half court for the Cougars. Gives it to Zavala. Now Taylor with the ball. J.C. Bain. Coach, the Lady Bulldogs are playing great defensively. They have quite a few steals here early on.
Yeah, but there were too many mistakes on offense. That was not a good one right there. Just need to settle down on offense. Also, it hurts when it feels like there's a lid on the bucket. They're shooting cold, and that slows everything down when you feel like you're shooting cold. So they need to make a couple of buckets on offense.
As Lady Bulldogs come over half court, Danielle Morgan with the ball up to Kayla Taylor. It looks like it'll be a turnover on the Cougars there.
I'm not sure what happened there. A double dribble?
Double dribble.
The old double dribble.
As it looks like the Taft coach will call a timeout here. Coach, it has been a little bit of a slow offensive first couple quarters here, but what have you seen defensively from the Lady Bulldogs that you like so far?
I've liked their tenacity on the boards. We saw Jessica early, we saw Julia rebound well, and of course, this has been Kayla's game so far. Her rebounding has made the difference in the 11-7 game, I would say. That she's really played well. But there's, we're hampered with turnovers, so we're going to have to do better than that. It's always the question about the turnovers. Was that Hancock playing sloppy, or is that Taft playing good defense?
As both teams will take the court, Lady Bulldogs still have their starting five on the court. Ari with the ball. Now to JC. Back to Ari. Lady Bulldogs looking to move the ball here, looking for that movement we saw earlier. Danielle Morgan in the corner, inside to Kayla. Kayla posts up. Nice turnaround jumper by Kayla Taylor.
It really was, and they triple-teamed her inside there, and she still got it off.
As Coach Goodman said, this is really Kayla's game so far. Lady Bulldogs up 13-7. 7:35 to play here in the second quarter. And Pulido will turn it over for the Cougars. It'll be Lady Bulldog basketball. As JC will inbound the ball to Ari. Ari over half court. Passes it to JC. Back to Ari. Swings it to Danielle. In the corner to Elijah. Back to Danielle. Lady Bulldogs really moving that basketball. Inside to Danielle. She posts up, turns around, and she's smothered by the Cougars.
When they get the ball inside, when the Bulldogs get the ball inside, Taft is just collapsing on them. 3-on-1 when we get the ball inside.
Elijah will inbound to Danielle. Ari with the ball now. Back to Elijah for the three.
In and out.
As Zavala will get the rebound for the Cougars. She's over half court, gives it to Montgomery. And the Cougars will make the three. That was Morgan Pulido with the made three-pointer. 13-10, Lady Bulldogs up by 3. Paquette with the ball. Gives it to Ari. JC with the ball now. Back to Elijah. Inside to Kayla Taylor. She'll turn around. The same shot. Yep. And she keeps making it, Coach.
Yes.
That turnaround little jumper by Kayla Taylor. Nice post move. Lady Bulldogs up by 5, 15-10 with 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. And it'll be Pulido. No, that is Johansson. Shooting one, Bree Johansson. As Bree will step to the line with a chance for a three-point play. Shai Garcia will check in for the Lady Bulldogs, give Danielle a rest.
Another freshman, Shai, who has not had a chance to play.
And Johansson made her free throws.
Shai has been sick early in the year and had to spend some time catching up. Look out for Shai. She has a good three-point shot.
JC with the ball now. Over to Elijah. Inside to Shai. And Elijah Paquette with the second effort play there. Kayla Taylor will hit the ground.
Kayla, okay.
And Johansson with the ball for the Cougars. She'll shoot the jumper, but Paquette with the rebound. And, Coach, we talked a little bit last week about Elijah Paquette and her versatility as a player. Not only can she shoot the long-range three, but she can also rebound the basketball.
And drive. She just missed there. Yeah, in many ways, Elijah is very underrated because she does it all. And I think the more you watch Lady Bulldog basketball, the more you appreciate Elijah. She just does everything right.
As Julia Manis will check in for Taylor.
Taylor hit the court pretty hard there. She may be a little bruised, but she's moving all right now.
Paquette will inbound. Bain with the three. Paquette with another rebound. And it'll be Cougar basketball. Gotta love the effort on the offensive glass by Paquette there, Coach.
Yes. Again, people don't realize what a good rebounder she is. She always has been.
As Pulido with the ball for the Cougars. Gives it to Montgomery. Rodriguez with the ball on the outside. Over to Lalu. She'll go inside. It'll be Pulido fighting for a rebound there. As that gets the Cougars bench off their feet. We're all tied up 15-15, second quarter to play here. JC Bain with the ball. Passes it to Julia. Shai Garcia for the three. They'll be off the front of the rim. JC with the rebound. Elijah Paquette for three now. And she swishes it. Elijah Paquette. Rodriguez will inbound to Montgomery. Lady Bulldogs up by 3 points here. It'll be a steal by the Bulldogs. J.C. Bain and Ari Gonzalez working together there.
Two good defenders. Almost feel sorry for Taft when you have those two good defenders on them.
Ari Gonzalez with the ball. J.C. Bain now. Top of the three-point key. Swings it to Shai. Now to Julia. Back to Ari. And it'll be Montgomery with the steal for the Cougars. Lalu for the three. And she'll drain it.
We're back to a tie game.
Both squads exchanging buckets here. We're all tied up 18-18. Paquette with the ball inside of Bain. And it'll be a foul on Rodriguez.
Yeah, she's on JC's back there.
Foul on 22. Taylor will check in for Garcia. And Gonzalez will inbound. Paquette with the ball. Long range three. Wow. Elijah Paquette showing her range here.
Wow. I mean, that's just beautiful. I don't know. What do you say about something like that? Just gorgeous shot. It's like
you've been talking about Paquette's range all season, Coach.
Yeah. It's like it rains from the sky. Just a beautiful shot.
Lady Bulldogs up by 3. Ari almost had the steal. Be the Cougars with the ball now.
Playing good defense. The Cougars are playing hard.
Zavala for the 3, but Paquette with another rebound. Paquette over half court. Up to Taylor.
Ooh, almost out of bounds. Good athletic move by
Bain with the three.
Taylor. There
And J.C. Bain, back-to-back three-pointers for the Bulldogs, Coach.
Yeah, we're finding our shooting line now. JC had been cold, so it's good to see JC shoot. Last year our leading scorer.
Lady Bulldogs up by 6 here after back-to-back threes. It'll be Johansson with the jumper for the Cougars.
This Johansson's playing a good game for Taft.
24-20, 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. Paquette with the ball, looking for Manis. Trying to get it inside to Taylor, but the Bulldogs will swing it. Paquette with the ball, thinks about the three. She shoots it. And Gonzalez with the rebound. She'll dribble inside. Bain.
Almost shot three. Still a lot of time on the shot clock.
Bain with the wide open three. Off the rim. Zavala with the rebound for the Cougars. I think the Bulldogs had a heat check there, Coach.
Yes.
They've been hot from three this quarter. As Pulido will check in for Johansson. And here comes Montgomery for Lalu. Montgomery with the ball for the Cougars. Working against Bain. Gives it to Pulido. Zavala with the ball now.
There we go.
Nice steal by J.C. Bain. She's up the court looking for Paquette.
Wow.
And Paquette will get the steal, not giving up on the play. Gonzalez still down there. J.C. Bain working inside.
There it is.
Nice Euro step by J.C. Bain. She'll get the bucket.
Got a chance there to see J.C.'s athleticism. She's a very good athlete.
Lady Bulldogs back up by 6 again, 26-20, with 1:10 here to play in the second quarter. Zavala will shoot the jumper. It'll be Pulido with the rebound. Looks like it'll be jump ball. Cougars will keep possession.
Looks like we're going to give Elijah a little rest here before the half. She's played a good game. She deserves a rest.
Montgomery for the three, and she'll hit it for the Cougars. Both teams showing their range now. I think they might call that a 2. 26-22, Lady Bulldogs up by 4. We're at the end of the second here. Shai Garcia with the ball. Gonzalez. Back to Shai, over to Julia. Manis with the shot.
Just missed.
Rodriguez will get the rebound for the Cougars here. Zavala with the ball. Up to Pulido. Nice stop by Ari Gonzalez.
Wow, absolutely fearless. She jumped in the middle of that. She was undersized, but she Ari has no fear.
She never quits on the play, Coach.
Never, ever. Like I said, she's in the best shape of any of the Bulldogs we have. She's always working out.
Cougars looking to inbound. And it'll be a 5-second violation by the Cougars.
Good defense by the Bulldogs at a crucial time. If less than 30 seconds to go, here we go. They get a
Bain
chance
with the ball now.
to get the last shot off.
She's over half court. Swings it to Gonzalez. Back to Bain. Over to Garcia. Lady Bulldogs passing it. Gonzalez with the ball now.
9 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Bain for the three.
In and out.
Taylor almost at the rebound. Shy's on the
3
floor.
seconds. Game. That's the half.
And after 2 quarters of action, Lady Bulldogs up 26 over your Taft College Cougars. I'm Ernesto Casillas here with Coach Clay Goodman. We'll be back with the second half of action. Welcome back to the second half of action here between your Lady Bulldogs versus the Taft College Cougars. I'm Ernesto Casillas on the play-by-play, joined by my commentator, assistant head coach for the Lady Bulldogs, Clay Goodman. Clay, how are you feeling about this second half of action for the Bulldogs?
I think that we're going to see more offense. I'm sure that Coach Norelli wants to see more offense. If I'm going to have to do a shout-out to the new Taft coach, Daniel Nelms, what a good job he's doing. And it's not easy to start a new program, for him, and rebuild a program, and to take a team that hasn't won a game, take a long bus ride from Taft to here and play as hard as they've played. So congratulations, Coach Nelms. You're doing a good job.
You're listening to Allen Hancock College Athletics at athletics.hancockcollege.edu. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for Bulldog basketball. Thank you to Oxford Suites, American Star Tours, Home Motors Chevrolet, and Dr. Caroline Valvadias.
Danny made a three. She was a little cold in the first half, so I know that felt good for Danny to make that shot.
Lady Bulldogs up by 7 after that three from Danielle Morgan. Zavala with the ball. Over to Lalu. Over to Pulido, who's working against Paquette. Lalu with the ball now against Taylor.
Taft's moving the ball very well.
Pulido with the ball.
4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Sydney Taylor with the ball now. And unfortunately, Danielle Morgan will hit the ground.
She's up. She's good. That floor can be hard sometimes, though.
At the line, Morgan, Pulido. Nine to play here in the third quarter. And Pulido will make her first. Cougars only down by 6 now. Lady Bulldogs still up front, 29-23. And Pulido makes both of them. As J.C. Bain will bring the ball over half court. Passes it to Gonzalez. Over to Morgan. Over to Paquette. Bain with the ball now. She's inside. Back out to Paquette. Morgan inside of Paquette.
Wow.
And she'll hit the floor. Looks like she's okay. Foul on number 5. Paquette will inbound. Gets it inside to Kayla Taylor. Almost gets the bucket. Gets her on rebound, though. Ari with the ball now.
We got the shot clock started over again, so we got plenty of time to make a play here.
Morgan for the 3.
Oh, she almost had it.
Paquette with the rebound. Paquette with another offensive board in this game. She's been dominating the offensive glass here in this contest. Inside to Morgan. Bain for the 3.
In and
it's
out.
Off the back of the rim.
Kayla almost had that. She almost saved it. But good passing by the Bulldogs there. We got this shot. It just didn't go in.
8:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Bulldogs up by 5, 29-24. There'll be Johansson with the ball for the Cougars. She gives it back to Zavala, who's working against Gonzalez. Johansson with the ball now. Taylor almost got the steal. And it'll be Bain with the rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. JC over half court now. Morgan with the ball. Over to Gonzalez. Back to Bain. Paquette with the ball now. Back to Gonzalez. Back to Morgan. Swings it to Gonzalez.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4.
Nice passing by the Lady Bulldogs as Bain misses a layup.
They worked the ball well that time. They had the shot again. It just not going in.
Cougars working inside. Turnaround jumper by the Cougars. That's off the rim. as it'll be jump ball as the Cougars and Bulldogs dive to the floor. It'll be Bain with the inbound. Montgomery with the ball for the Cougars. Rodriguez for the three. And Rodriguez has made a couple threes now
Yes,
this
she
game,
has.
Coach.
We cannot leave her alone like that. Bulldogs only lead by 2 now.
29-27. It'll be Bain with the ball. Puts it on the floor. Passes it to Morgan. Inside of Taylor. Outside of Gonzalez for the three. And Kayla Taylor had her hands on it, but it goes out of bounds. So after a 7-point lead by the Lady Bulldogs, it gets cut to 2. We got 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. It'll be the Taft Cougars with the ball. Zavala with the ball in her hands. Over to Johansson. Into Zavala for the jumper.
Tie game.
And we're all tied up 29-29. Gonzalez over half court. Over to Paquette. Inside to Taylor. She turns around for the jumper.
Nice play. Good pass, good play.
Looks like Kayla Taylor's been working on her post game. She's having a great game on the inside tonight. Nice little turnaround jumpers and jump hooks. Zavala with the ball. Over to Montgomery. Johansson with the jumper. Gonzalez with the rebound. Up to Taylor.
There you go.
Kayla Taylor continues a dominant game here against the Cougars. 33-29, Lady Bulldogs up by 4 now.
I thought they had caught her a little too much under the basket, but Caleb adjusted. Nice play.
Montgomery with the ball. It looks like it'll be a foul on Kayla. Foul on 13. As the Cougars will make a couple substitutions in. Taylor and Lalu in for Rodriguez and Johansson. Lady Bulldogs still have their starting 5 on the court. Rodriguez with the ball for the Cougars. Inside to Zavala. Lalu with the ball now. She dribbles inside. It'll be blocked by Taylor. Looks like they might call Kayla for the foul.
Looks like Jessica Early's going to come in for Kayla now.
It'll be the Cougars at the line to shoot 2 here. Lalu.
It's going to be Jessica's job to make up for the rebounding loss of having Kayla on the bench. Jessica Early's from Barstow.
I always love stopping there for the In-N-Out burger when I'm driving to Vegas. All right, Lalu misses the second. Lady Bulldogs still up by 3 as Bain gets the rebound. She's over half court. Paquette with the ball now. Back inside to Bain, who taps it to Ari. Inside to Paquette, who's triple teamed. She'll get the ball up, get her own rebound. Another offensive board here for Paquette.
Ari just missed.
And Lady Bulldogs will keep possession. Lady Bulldogs dominated on the offensive glass tonight.
Yeah, they're rebounding well. We got a new shot clock now, so we can take our time, get a good shot here.
Morgan for the 3 in the corner.
She makes
and
it.
Danielle Morgan
They left her open, and she took the shot.
from the right corner hits the 3. She puts her team up by 6. 4:30 to play here in the third quarter. It'll be Pulido with the ball. Morgan almost gets the steal. Lalu with the ball now for the Cougars. Over to Taylor. And she'll travel.
We haven't had a travel call in a while.
It's been a few minutes.
Yeah. We're overdue for a travel.
As Montgomery will check in for Pulido and Zavala goes to the bench. In comes Johansson. And it'll be Reagan at the scoring table to check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Bain with the ball. She's inside. Back out to Paquette. Back to Bain. Thinks about the three, then passes it to Gonzalez. Bain with the ball again. Puts the ball on the court, dribbles, back to Gonzalez. Paquette for the three. Early fighting for the rebound, but it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Gonzalez takes a much-deserved rest. It'll be Reagan in for her. Tia Reagan.
Another freshman, Tia is. Oh, right there to Jessica. Nice catch, Jessica. I think she may have been the most surprised person on the court right there.
Bulldogs get the steal there. It'll be Bain over half court. Calling the play, pointing it out. Swings it to Paquette. Inside to Morgan. Tia Reagan wide open for three.
Almost.
Coach, the one thing I love to see from the Lady Bulldogs that I see on a consistent basis is they are always fighting for boards.
Yes.
Always looking for that second opportunity, that second shot.
They always will give you 110% effort.
Cougars with the ball. It's Lalu outside to Rodriguez for three.
She finally missed.
And it'll be Bulldog basketball. Looks like a push off on Taylor. Morgan will inbound to Bain. JC over half court. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the third. Reagan back to Bain, to Paquette, inside to Morgan. Bain with the ball now. Gives it to Early. Paquette for the three. Morgan with the rebound. Danielle puts it on the hardwood. Back up. Gets another offensive board.
Look at her
dives to the floor.
Way to hustle, Danny.
And Zavala will check in for Rodriguez. Paquette will inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. JC Bain in the corner for the three.
In and out.
Early with the rebound. Lady Bulldogs with another offensive board. Reagan with the jumper.
In and out on that one. We just missed 2 threes.
And it'll be
good
Sydney.
Rebound by Jessica in there, and a good pass, too.
Sydney Taylor with the board for the Cougars. Zavala with the ball in her hands now. She dribbles. And she'll get the bucket.
Nice play.
Lady Bulldogs up by 4 with 2 to play here in the third. 36-32.
They're still hustling. That's off the Taft.
Early with the ball. Over to Reagan. Swings it to Bain. Now to Paquette. Back to Bain. Early with the three.
Short.
As Pulido will check in for Lalu. It'll be Cougar basketball as Manis and Taylor looks like they're going to the scoring table. Taylor with the ball, and it'll be a turnover. Reagan with the steal. She's over half court. Gives it to Morgan. Now to Paquette.
Threw it away.
That'll be a turnover by the Lady Bulldogs with Manish checking in for Danielle Morgan.
Okay, so to make up for not having Taylor in the game, we've got Jessica and Julia in there. So this should be a good strength on the boards for rebounds.
Zavala with the ball into Taylor. They look back to get it to Zavala.
Good D by
Pulido
Julia.
will have it. Rodriguez with the ball. Now to Montgomery. Montgomery top of the three-point line. She passes in the left corner.
Good
Lady
D again
Bulldogs
by
looking
Julia.
for that steal, playing aggressive on the defensive end.
With 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the third quarter, Cougars would love to get a steal. Look out, there's the shooter.
And it'll be Reagan with the steal.
Let her go.
She's on the fast break all alone. And she'll get the right-handed layup. Tia
Good
Reagan.
job. She hasn't had a chance to play very much, but she's showing what she can do.
Lady Bulldogs up by 6, 38-32. And it'll be a travel called against Taylor for the Cougars.
It seems like the travels come in bunches.
Lalu will check in for Montgomery. Bulldogs up by 6, 38-32. Under a minute to go here in the third. Reagan over half court. Passes it to Bain. Swings it to Paquette inside to Early. And it'll be a travel.
Travel again. Wow. They do come in bunches. I was just kind of kidding earlier, but they do seem to come in bunches.
Zavala. Oh, Jessica. Oh, Bain almost had the steal there. I think she maybe tweaked her back.
She did. Yeah, I think it's her back. When she went up, I don't know if she got an elbow or she just tweaked it going up.
Hopefully JC's okay as Morgan will check in for her. She had a great play there as JC stole it. Almost got the layup. But looks like she may have hurt her back. Cougars with the ball. Rodriguez for the three.
There she goes again.
And Rodriguez only missing 1-3 all game now. Getting Montgomery hyped on the Cougar bench there. Lady Bulldogs still up by a 3. Morgan with the ball. Swings it to Paquette. Paquette goes inside. And looks like she'll draw the foul and go to the line.
But we got 3 seconds left in the third quarter, so.
Shooting two, Elijah Paquette.
Good use of the clock by the Bulldogs.
Paquette makes her first free throw. Lady Bulldogs up by 4. Just 3 seconds to go here in the third. She'll make both.
Good shooting by Elijah. Okay, they got 3 seconds to get a shot off.
Zavala with the ball. 1 second left. Reagan playing great defense. And after 3 quarters of action, the Lady Bulldogs lead the Taft College Cougars 40-35. Coach, what do you look to see here in the fourth quarter of play from the Bulldogs?
I still am waiting for the Bulldogs to find their shooting eye. They're a better shooting team than they've shown today. They played good on defense, but their offense still is not clicking. It's a tough one to lose JC. And I think Kayla's in trouble with fouls. So we've got 2 key players that may not be able to participate much in this fourth quarter. So a lot's going to come down now on Danny and Elijah and our freshmen to carry us through this fourth quarter. As we said at the start, neither team wants to lose today. And Taft came here like a wounded cougar in the jungle. They're ready to fight. They don't want to go home with another loss.
Both teams still huddled up here.
Yep, it's going to be an interesting 10 minutes here of game. And again, hats off to Taft and their new coach, Daniel Nelms, trying to build a program in his first year. He's doing a good job. You can see the discipline of the players, the grit. They're not holding their heads down when things go bad. They're fighting every inch of the way with the Fighting Bulldogs. So good job by Taft.
As the Lady Bulldogs starters will take the court minus J.C. Bain. It'll be Julia Manis in for Bain.
It's good to see Kayla back in the game. They're fired up. I can see some high fives in there. Julia's getting them fired up. Elijah's got them fired up. They're ready to play a fourth quarter.
And here we are. Last quarter of action. Bulldogs versus the Cougars. Pulido with the ball. Gives it to Rodriguez, who's been hot from 3 all game. Now with Lalu inside. She'll turn around and shoot the shot, but Julia Windex Manis with the rebound.
I was waiting for you to say that, Ernesto.
Ari Gonzalez with the ball now. She's over half court, gives it to Paquette. Back to Ari, swings it to Morgan. Inside to Taylor. It's almost like Kayla was expecting someone to post her up.
Yeah. I thought she thought that she had been fouled, and she was just waiting for the call, and it never came.
Lady Bulldogs still up by 5 here, 40-35 in the final quarter of play. Zavala with the ball for the Cougars. Over to Taylor. Over to Rodriguez. Now at Lalu. She's inside. Back to Rodriguez.
Good passing by Taft.
Zavala with the ball working against Gonzalez. Rodriguez with the ball now.
They're not going to let her have any room to shoot.
And Kayla Taylor
3
with
seconds.
another steal in this game.
Way to go, Kayla. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can get some offense going here.
Morgan over to Gonzalez. She's looking for Taylor. But Manis with the ball. Over to Paquette. She goes inside. Now to Taylor. Back to Morgan for the shot. Taylor with the rebound. She puts it back.
Doesn't fall.
Lady Bulldogs continue their dominance on the offensive glass this game.
And they're cold shooting.
It'll be Lalu with the ball. Swings it to Taylor. Gives it to Rodriguez. Back to Lalu. Pulido with the ball now for the Cougars. She's at the top of the three-point line. And it'll be turnover by the Cougars. Coach, what are you seeing from the Lady Bulldog defense in this first few minutes of the fourth quarter?
I can see that they're being very aggressive now. I think they can smell that they can get some turnovers, so they're going for it. I think you'll see that here in the rest of the fourth quarter, a little more aggression shown by the Bulldogs.
Gonzalez over half court. Paquette with the ball in her hands. Now to Manis. Back to Gonzalez. Lady Bulldogs passing the ball very well here.
On the perimeter, they just can't seem to get it inside.
Oh, ball off the hands of Manis. Paquette with the steal.
Way to go. Nice play by Elijah.
Inside to Gonzalez with the left-handed layup, and she'll get it.
That was a good show of her left hand there. They're going to press a little bit here now, right?
And it'll be Manis almost with the second steal. She'll collide with Gonzalez. Morgan with the rebound.
And the ball, I thought that the ball went right off of Julia's face and down went, it's Ari, her shin.
We'll be back with you after this timeout.
Just make sure she's up on her own. I don't know if she's.
Out by the medical staff right now. And Gonzalez will be helped off the court by the medical staff. Praying for Ari and hope she's okay.
Well, this is where we're so blessed to have the medical staff that we have at Hancock College. The medical staff and the trainers here just are so good. And these are the moments where you say, you know, bless them. We're so grateful to have them on the Hancock College staff.
It'll be Tia Reagan coming in for Gonzalez.
7-point lead with 7.5 minutes to go. This game's far, far from over.
Paquette with the ball, looking to get it inside of Taylor. Swings it to Morgan. Inside of Taylor now. Turns around, misses the jumper. It'll be Sydney Taylor with the rebound. Montgomery over half court. Ball's in Zavala's hands now. Gives it to Johansson. Rodriguez with the ball.
Good defense by the Bulldogs. They're staying on them.
Looks like it'll be a foul called against Reagan.
I thought that
Foul
may have
on
gone
number
either
10.
way. Starts the shot clock over again. 30 seconds for him.
Just under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. It'll be Montgomery misses a three.
Julia got the rebound.
Manis with the rebound. Morgan with the ball now. Over to Manis. Back to Morgan. Paquette inside of Taylor.
There
And
she is.
Kayla Taylor with a nice spin post move. She'll get the bucket.
I think that's our biggest lead of the game now. We got it by 9.
Lady Bulldogs up 44-35. As Julia, the Windex Manis, will get the rebound.
Again, no quitting Taft. They're still coming at him.
Paquette with the ball now. Back to Manis, who swings it to Morgan. Inside to Taylor. Looks like Kayla will draw the foul. Shot will not count. As Pulido and Lalu will check in for Rodriguez and Zavala. There'll be a timeout here by Coach Norelli. Coach Goodman, what are you seeing tonight from Kayla Taylor, freshman out of Lompoc, California, and how she's developing as a young player on this team and working on her post game?
We both have seen it since the start of the season, how every game she gets a little better. She's responding to the coaches. Coach Devin is a post coach, and she's done a great job with Kayla. And Kayla has so much potential that it's going to be exciting to see, not only how she finishes this season getting better and better, but wow, wait till she has a whole year with the Hancock coaching staff. She could be a real dominant force in junior college basketball.
.6:05 to go here in the fourth. Inside to Kayla Taylor.
Four
She's
people on her.
triple teamed. Reagan thinks about the jumper. And Tia Reagan with a nice move in the post there.
That was impressive. Good move, Tia. She's playing defense, too. There you go. Look who's got the ball.
Eliza Paquette, who forces the steal. Paquette over to Morgan.
Danny can't make it. That was a great play. Some good passing there. We just didn't get the points.
Lady Bulldogs up by 11 now, 46-35. 5.5 here to go in the fourth. Lalu with the ball for the Cougars. Johansson for the shot. Off the rim, Julia Windex Manis with the rebound.
I was probably saying, guess who got the rebound?
Manis all over the glass this game like she's been all season. Gives it to Paquette. Now to Morgan. Elijah for the three.
In and out. What do we got?
It'll be a turnover by the Lady Bulldogs. Cougars will inbound. Sydney Taylor into Montgomery.
Looks like we're pressing again at half court.
We're halfway through the fourth quarter.
It pays off.
Julia Manis with the steal.
She heard some footsteps there.
Cougars with the ball now. Pulido. Lalu in the corner for the three. It'll be Manis with the rebound. Coach Goodman, it looks like Julia is always in a good position to get that defensive board.
Really is. She knows where to be. That's just good basketball IQ.
Morgan swings it to Reagan. Inside to Manis. In the corner to Elijah. Elijah inside. Second effort there.
Well, we get multiple shots at the basket.
Morgan for three. Elijah Paquette with the rebound. Well, the refs will make a call here. I think the Lady Bulldogs got about 4 offensive rebounds there, Coach.
Yeah, that was a lot of shots for no points.
4:07 to go in the contest. Paquette inbounds to Morgan. Swings it to Manis. Back to Paquette in the corner. Morgan inside. Manis with the jumper.
There she goes. She was due to get some points.
Lady Bulldogs up by 13 now, 48-35. 3:50 to play.
And Taft's not quitting. They're still coming strong. Oh, nice play.
Kayla will steal the ball.
Nice play by Kayla.
Danielle Morgan over half court now. Orchestrating the offense for Coach Carrie Norelli. There'll be a turnover. Cougar basketball. Lalu over half court. Pulido for the 3 for the Cougars. That'll be rebounded by Kayla Taylor. Danielle Morgan will bring the ball over half court. Paquette with the ball. Back to Morgan. Gives it back to Paquette. Swings it to Julia.
Julia almost took that shot.
Julia works inside. She'll draw the foul, looks like.
It was a good pass. That was a good play. Too bad she got fouled.
Foul on number 14.
It was going to be a bucket.
And the Taft Cougars will make a substitution. It'll be Rodriguez in for Pulido. As we'll have a timeout now. We'll be back with you in 30 seconds. You're listening to Allen Hancock women's basketball at athletics.hancockcollege.edu. And one more time, thank you to our sponsors for Bulldog basketball. Thank you to Oxford Suites, American Star Tours, Home Motors, Chevrolet, and Dr. Caroline Valvadiez.
I want to do a shout-out again to Oxford Suites. That's a nice place. I stayed there. And if you're coming to town and you have a pet, they actually have a little doggy park right in the middle of the square there. Good place to stay.
As that'll be the end of the timeout. 2:58 to go in regulation. Cougars break the huddle. Make their way
At the
to the left
show,
side of the court.
I was going to tell people to be sure to follow us on Allen Hancock Lady Bulldogs basketball. Join us on our Facebook. Here we go.
Morgan inbounds to Paquette.
3 minutes to go.
Paquette back to Morgan. Back to Paquette. Over to Reagan. Fakes it pass left. Now she does it to Manis. Danielle Morgan with the ball now. Top of the three-point key. Reagan with the ball. Thinks about the shot, but Paquette will take the 3.
In and out.
Manis with the rebound. Gets the offensive board. Julia Manis. Elijah Paquette.
That started the shot clock over again, so we can work the clock pretty good here.
Kayla Taylor with the ball on the inside.
Julia gets the rebound.
Manis with another offensive rebound. Reagan in the corner.
What'd they call?
Not sure what the call was there, but it'll be a turnover by the Lady Bulldogs.
2 minutes to go. And again, I can't say enough good things about Taft and Coach Nelms here. They're fighting to the very end.
Johansson over half court. Gives it to Zavala. Zavala working against Reagan. Hands it to Rodriguez. Inside of Johansson. And it'll be Julia almost had the rebound, but Reagan will come down with it. Be a foul on Lalu. Foul on 21.
Boy, I have to say something about this Taya Reagan, who hasn't had a chance to play much. She's had a really good game. Very impressive. She's a freshman, Ernesto, but she is so smart that she took college classes in high school. She's been with us 1 year and has taken all the classes that she needs, so she's going to go on to Cal Poly next year. She's a good basketball player, but a really, really good scholar athlete. So hats off to her.
Only 1:37 to go here in the contest. Lady Bulldogs lead the Taft College Cougars 48-35. Coach, when you look at the opponents for the Lady Bulldogs for the remainder of their season, what's their toughest challenge that they face here?
Okay, well, it's next week. Glad you mentioned it. It's going to be Antelope Valley. Now, I'll tell you this about Antelope Valley. Last year they beat us, and we led for 3 quarters, had a big lead in the 4th quarter in Melton. So there's going to be the sophomores will remember that game, so they're going to want to make up for that. So we play Thursday, April 1st. It's not April Fool's Day. April 1st at Antelope Valley. And the game I have here starts at 3, but usually when we're on the road, it starts at 4. So check back with us on that. And then the next day, April the 2nd, you and I will be covering the Antelope Valley game here at Hancock College that starts at 3 o'clock. And what I know about Antelope this year is they're big. So Kayla will have her hands full, as well as Julia and Jessica on the boards with a big Antelope Valley team.
Reagan with the ball.
Look at her go.
Over half court, gives it to Taylor. Swings it to Morgan. Passes it to Paquette. In the corner to Manis. Back to Paquette.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Back to Morgan as the Lady Bulldogs are letting the shot clock run down. Manis with the ball now.
Somebody's going to have to shoot.
Goes inside, dribbles inside. Passes it to Taylor.
Wow. Right at the shot clock. Nice play by Julia. She drove inside and found Kayla under there, making a good team under those boards.
As the Lady Bulldogs hit the half-century mark, 50-35, they're up 15. Morgan, nice defense and the rebound. Danielle Morgan dribbles up the court. Looking to let the clock run down here. Gets the screen from Paquette. Passes it to Paquette.
We're going to try to use up most of the shot clock. With 34 seconds left in the game, Taft still playing tough defense.
Danielle will take it inside with
nice
a
drive,
running
Danny.
Jump shot. Banks it off the backboard.
25 seconds to go.
Lady Bulldogs up by 17, 52-35. Morgan with the rebound. Looks like Lady Bulldogs will run the clock out for their second victory of the season here. Now, Coach, it's nice to get a win tonight after how hard the Lady Bulldogs have played the last 3 weeks.
It's tough coming off of 3 straight losses by a total of just 6 points. So they were all were heartbreakers. So it's good to get a win.
And
sorry, go ahead. I was just going to say they were a little sloppy at points during the game. And it was aggravating, I know, for the coaching staff to see them not move as well as they should on offense. But, you know, as you pointed out, you know, they never lack effort here at Hancock College. The girls always play really hard. The big question now is, you know, what's going to happen to JC and Ari with their injuries, and will they be ready Thursday for the big Antelope Valley game?
Join us next Friday. I'm Ernesto Casillas with the play-by-play, joined by assistant coach Clay Goodman, as the Lady Bulldogs get their second victory of the season, 52-35 over the Taft College Cougars. I'm Ernesto signing off. Coach, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.